Hello everyone, this is RetroFuture and I have some Star Wars Battlefront gameplay for you. I went out and picked up the game earlier today and I've been playing a little bit of this and that. I played Dropzone. This is what I'm playing. This is what you're seeing me play right now, and I'm using pretty much a light machine gun version of the blasters. I forget what it's called, but it's a pretty solid weapon at medium range. But what I do is I try to keep my distance, because this thing doesn't really excel at close range. But the good thing is I can just spam the hip fire, because this thing is actually pretty decent with hip fire. But what I'd like to talk about is some good and some bad things I've noticed about Dropzone. Some good things is that Dropzone can be very rewarding if you're playing tactically, if you're playing smart. If, like right here, I'm keeping my distance, I'm hiding behind cover, I pick people off, I burst fire this weapon at a medium to long range, and I'm able to, dance around a little bit, and I can keep my opponents from really getting to me. So long, and obviously right here I mounted a turret so that it would look over, other enemy positions. And then, the good thing is I can take down people in a reasonable time. But this game is actually pretty fun. It's a lot better than the beta. The beta seemed to be very glitchy and buggy, and there seemed to be like really nothing. I mean, all we had was like just regular, a drop zone, and then one other game mode where it was like where it was nothing but the vehicles. So that was actually kind of fun. To play a complete product. As you can see right here, I just spammed hip fire. I really don't ADS in. But this game is actually not too bad. It's pretty solid. But there are some issues, and I have some of that footage. There's some issues with the maps. I feel like some of the maps generate some one-sided advantages that really can't be overcome unless you're running with a great team. But in my case, which I run solo, I take the path of the lone wolf all the time whenever I go to online games, whether it's Call of Duty, Battlefront, Battlefield, it doesn't matter. But I always go the path of the lone wolf, and I think that is what I prefer, because I like to challenge myself, and I believe that's how you get better. But anyway, fast forward, this is the game that I don't know we're in the Mos Eisley spaceport, obviously, because there's the Millennium Falcon right there, but what's going on is my team is just getting railed by this enemy team, and I do have a good run right here where I just pretty much rush these enemies and I take the pod from them, and I hold down this objective very, very well, considering the fact that I've got a machine gun, so I've got to really, pick my spots, and I'm able to just hold these guys off. But it takes an orbital strike, pretty much an air bombing, mortars. It takes that to kill me, for them to kill me. But my team just cannot get through this, area, because we have enemies camping on top of the Millennium Falcon, and they're using that to control the entire map. The second you run out here, you're trying to take enemies down, but at least two of them are going to be shooting at you regardless, and my teammates aren't able to challenge this. So this is definitely a map design issue. If you could make it so that people could not get on top of the Millennium Falcon, then the map would definitely be a little bit more balanced. But as you can see right here, my teammates are not able to push out. They're not able to do anything like that. And so I'm just forced to try and do what I can. I try to flank, but my teammates are just not able to, push. And the enemies aren't really all that good. As you can see right here, I gun them down relatively quickly. It's just the numbers game that's the problem. It's the numbers game and the terrain advantage that they get. But on the few times I am able to flank them and pick my spots, I actually do a decent job. Right there I just threw a thermal detonator. And I just pretty much I'm outsmarting them. But the thing is, my teammates aren't able to do it. And even though I was on a microphone, we just could not. They wouldn't listen to me trying to tell them, hey, flank, someone follow me and stuff like that. And the game ended with them 5-0 sweeping us. We just did not stand a chance. We just got thoroughly railed. And that's another example of bad teammates pretty much causing me to lose. And it's not like I give a shit about my stats. This game is more about fun than anything else. It's just frustrating when you're playing and your teammates are just so bad that the game ends so quickly and you just get thoroughly destroyed. Well, anyway, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. It was kind of, like good and bad. Thumbs up, thumbs down for Dropzone anyway. But I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. Please don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Watch some of my other videos. And I will see you guys all later in my next video. This is RadTechShoe signing off.